Well, hello everyone. I know I've been gone a long time. Um, just got busy doing things. Time got away from me. Um, so yeah, we're just not going to sit there and dwell on that. We're just going to get started on this. What have I been up to? Well, as you can see behind me, I got a big white wall. It's actually my little step van. Um, I've been trying to take care of things. Um, you know, just everyday life stuff, but it really consumed a lot of my time. I just didn't really have time to record or anything. I think when I last left you, we had put a trail camera out in the woods trying to get Bigfoot. All right, update on that, on the trail camera. Big old dummy me, I put that trail camera out there, didn't check nothing. I just made sure the batteries was good, put it out there, turned it on, and when I went and picked it up several days later, 4 or 5 days, I don't remember exactly, but I went back and picked it up, went to get the SD card out to put in my viewer, and there was no SD card in it. So it sat out there all that time, not even recording, not doing nothing. So that's a long way of saying I messed up. Put it out there, didn't even record nothing. We'll get past that. So what are we doing today? Today I'm just out here working on my little van. I moved back in the little van, in case you didn't figure that out because I'm scatterbrained. But today it's been raining and raining and raining and raining and raining. And then it's been super cold. It's been, not now it's not, but just a few days ago it was like 3 degrees, 5 degrees, snowing. Just couldn't do nothing. Miserable. Then it warmed up and it's been raining. Everybody say warm. It's like 43 degrees today. And it's been doing nothing but raining ever since. So today it's not raining. I decided I'm going to get out. I got to straighten this fan back up. Well, here, let me just turn it around. So I decided to get out since it's not raining. Man, I got to wash this little van. But trying to get this thing organized. It's been parked for a long time. Probably, I think I've had it parked for, I don't know, a year or more. It's been a long time. But I've got it back out. I'm going to start using it. I think this is what I'm going to use this year. But what it is, it's a 1989 Aeromate Utility Master. Just a little 4-cylinder, little 4-banger, nothing to brag about. Really don't even have enough power with that super aerodynamic front end. Just a little puff of wind just kills any speed you might have. It's hard to show the exact size of it. It's a small one. Most of y'all know what a UPS truck or a FedEx truck looks like. Well, this is the same thing. It's just a very small version. From right there to where that door starts, that's only 12 feet. And then it's another, I think that's 6 feet from the door to the front. It's 18 feet total length, so whatever that would come out to. And it's pretty cool. I like it. It gets a lot of looks, a lot of attention. What is that on my tire? Oh, I thought I had a cut right there. Yeah, it gets a lot of attention for people. That because it's loud. This is the back. It's got barn doors in the back. This is my garage. This is what I've been working on today. It's super junked up. I got way too much stuff in here. I've got to downsize. I'm a pack rat, guys. I can't seem to let nothing go. But anywho, what you're seeing in here, that's just a cubby hole. I keep a lot of my electrical stuff in. What I mean by that's like wire and connectors and bus fuses, things, electrical stuff. I got it crammed in there, and I had to put them painter sticks back there across it because you hit bumps and stuff, and that stuff walks out. Right there is my diesel heater. I know it's not mounted the greatest way. There's the pump on the wall. I know it's not the greatest position. I'm losing a lot of space by coming dangling across like that. But I wanted to vent it into the living quarters. I couldn't go through there because that's the wheel well. I'd had to drill a hole in the body of the van. And I couldn't go right there because it's, again, blocked by that wheel well. I think later on, I don't know why I didn't do it. I just put it diagonal like this and shot the vent over to into the living quarters. What I should have done is turn this way and then just curve that vent around and came in there. I didn't do it. I don't know why. Then it's just typical junk. I got tools, more electrical stuff. I need to build some shelving back here or some cubby holes or something to keep this stuff just bounces around, gets scattered all around, and I gotta come back and fix it all the time. There's my battery bank, fuse panel, Victron charge controller, my little Walmart inverter does a great job. 750 watts, that's all I need. If I need a little bit more power, I got a generator. And really, I haven't used that thing in forever. I'll get it out every now and then just start it just so it'll be running a little bit. I really don't even need it. My solar panel, you see that chrome piece? That right there is a solar panel. I've got 500 watts of solar on here, and no more than what I've got in here. That's more than what I actually need. I don't do number run 2 lights, water pump, charge stuff, like phones, cameras, or whatever. That's about it. And I've got I can never remember what that's called. I got man, I hate getting old. Whatever it's called. I got the thing where I can charge the batteries while I'm driving. So I got plenty of power. There's never. Now in the summer, my refrigerator. I'm not using the refrigerator right now because it's so cool. I usually buy my meat day to day, and other than that, drinks and stuff, I just set them up in the driver's area, and they stay nice and cold because it's cold out here. But in the summertime, now it does. I got to rambling around. What I was going to say is there's cheap Walmart lead acid batteries I use. Nothing fancy, and they do perfect for my needs. That's when I got sidetracked. When I run my refrigerator, that really pulls a big load on them batteries. And during the day, if it's sunny, it's not a problem. At nighttime, it pulls them down pretty low. I've only got 3 in there, 3 100 amp hour batteries. So I got 300 amp hours rated. But you know how lead acid is. You can't use all that. You cut it in half. So I got about 150 amp hours available. And usually it's not a problem. It pulls them down through the night, but by the time they start getting kind of pretty low, the sun's already coming back up. As long as this next day is a sunny day, it's not a problem. Now, if it's a day like today, yeah, that refrigerator I can't run it on them batteries. I'm eventually going to get me a lithium battery, but, lithium ion, lipo, what are you going to say? I just can't see me spending that kind of money for one of them batteries. I'm just a cheapskate. I don't see the benefit in it. For me, now for a lot of people, yes, they're great. For me, I don't see the benefit of spending that kind of money for them batteries. Anyway, we'll get in that later on. I might eventually get one, but right now, I just use old cheap Walmart lead acid. Them 3 I got in there now, I've had them for probably, the Chinook, the van, travel truck. I've probably had them batteries 4 years. And yes, they've lost a little bit of capacity, but they're still working pretty much just as good as when I bought them. As long as you maintain them, every weekend, every week I check the water level in them and stuff like that. They're high maintenance. It's like taking care of a baby, but you gotta do what you gotta do if you want to have that luxury of power. But anywho, there's the diesel tank for the diesel heater. Now, I got completely sidetracked chasing rabbits. But this is my garage. This wall right here, on the other side of this wall is my quote-unquote closet where I put my clothes. And right behind this wall is my bed. So my bed's like right here. And this, if you want to call it a closet, actually you see some of the foam, memory foam of my mattress. But yeah, I got elevated bed. That's where I put my clothes. And I loosely say put them, I just cram them in them cubby holes. I don't fold them, nothing. I need to, but I don't. I'm lazy, guys, I'm lazy. But yeah, and that wall there's, also the part of the living quarters. As far as back here, I just got junk. That's my little, I got electrical stuff in the cubby hole. You see some electrical stuff right there. That's what all this is, that box. That's my box full of tools. I got my just quick and easy grab, I call it my grab bag of tools. Voltmeter, screwdrivers, few sockets, stuff like that. So I ain't got to dig through all this. This has just your basic stuff. I can grab that and fix, the odds and ends. I always carry extra antifreeze, a little bit of oil. This thing don't never use oil, don't use a drop. I don't know how that little motor works so hard. I don't know how it don't use oil, but it don't. But I always keep a little extra here just in case. Has an electric fan. It don't have a clutch fan on the engine I'm talking about. Some of you guys are mechanical, you know what I'm talking about. It works fine, but I bought me an extra one and carried it around as a spare just in case that one went out. Thank the good Lord it hasn't went out yet, but if it does, I got one. Just 10 minutes, wired up, slap it on there, should be good to go again. And of course my generator, like I said, extension cord and stuff like that. And on the back, it has barn doors, which I'm closing now. Give me a second, because I'm doing it with one hand. Hang on, I know I got you looking at the wall. I apologize. I got a routine here I got to do because my diesel heater tank's on that back one door. I got to make sure I don't pinch that hose in the door. Oh, dropping my... I'm fat, people. I couldn't even bend over. There's the back. Has the barn doors. You can see the solar up on top up there. I got a roof vent, but it's kind of hidden. I got one of the low profile ones. Let me back way up. Barely see that little white bump right there. That's the top of it. Then I got the Wi-Fi booster. Don't never use it. We boost right there. I don't ever use it. Actually, for one thing, it's just a super drain on the batteries. But anywho, has a sliding door there. I'm just realizing how dirty this thing is. When it quits raining, I gotta get to the car wash and clean it up. Has the LED headlights. Humongous windshield. That thing, man, it's such a wind drag. If it was more aerodynamic, this little thing would cruise on down the road. But being boxy like that, yeah, it's a big drag. But anyway, sliding door on this side. And then you see my diesel heater vent or exhaust coming out right there. But that's pretty much it for the outside. We'll go inside and take a look. And I'm going to warn you, I just got back in this thing. Just threw all my junk in it and hit the road. So it's a little junky in there. But we'll take a look at it anyway. Slide the door open. And this is the driver's area. Floors are wet because I had a bunch of dirt in there and I tried to rinse it out with water. And that didn't work too well. This is a view set from the driver's seat. Got my little GPS and my phone mount. Now, this is hard to show. I'm super close. But man, this thing's dirty. You let one park and sit for a long time, they just fall apart. It's filthy in here. This is the view of the big old windshield. You can certainly see everything. For right now, I'm just carrying my jug for the diesel, for my diesel heater, and my little small 2-gallon gas can for my generator, which again I never use. I may eliminate that, but as soon as I do, I'll need it. Oh, let me close this driver door. Holy cow. It's so hard to do one-handed. What is going on? Give me just a second. I gotta get this door. Holy moly, I forgot. If the sliding door, if you slide all the way back, it has like a little lock feature back here. That way, I guess you can drive down the road with it open. I'm sitting there pulling and realized it was locked. Okay, this is the driver's area, like I said. And you have to forgive me, it's junked up. Because, I just got in here. But down here, you'll notice I got a thing that I change my own oil. Then I recycle it at a O'Reilly's or Walmart or somewhere. Everybody takes it. I need to straighten all this up. I always carry an extra water pump with me. I don't know why I chose a water pump. Because, well, for one thing, alternators, starters, stuff like that. It seems like you can get them just about anywhere, any little parts store, O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Napa. It seems like I can. Well, now let me back up. I'm speaking for this vehicle right here. Seems like I can find them anywhere because I did research. Not that I need one. I don't need an alternator starter, but I kind of researched the parts to see how easy it was to get and all that, and I pretty much get one anywhere. But a water pump, for some reason, a water pump. Now, I was researching things that commonly go out with age, and, I hate to say it because I don't want to say it, afraid I'm going to jinx myself, but things that usually go out and, are kind of hard to get, so to speak. But anyway, like I said, I'm scatterbrained. My brain's going off 50 directions. Starter, alternators, and stuff, I could get them anywhere I noticed. But the water pump, that day I was researching, I could find nobody that had one. Nobody had one stock. Oh, we can order it, be 2 weeks, blah, blah, blah. So I found one online at Rock Auto. It's an online auto parts place. And they had one stock. So I just went ahead and ordered it that day. Don't need it. Thank the good Lord, mine works good. Don't need it, but I went ahead and ordered. So if I ever did need it, and I was out in a place like this, I would have one. And the reason I rambled on 25 minutes saying all that is because that blue box is the water pump for this van. Another thing I carry, again, I got to organize all this. That's just my little rain jacket and all that. I had it out because it's been raining. This is a brand new ECM. Again, kind of hard item to get. That took almost a month and a half to come in after I ordered it. ECMs are something that goes out quite a bit on old vehicles. And I'm not speaking about old vehicles. This thing's a 1989. So I went to researching on them. Again, nobody had it. Some people said they couldn't even get it. I found one online that I could order, but it was going to take a while to come in. It took over a month and a half for that ECM to come in, $400. But I got one. Hopefully I'll never need it, but I got one for spare just in case. All right. I forgot to show you, but on the outside, that's the passenger door. On the outside, I got a plug that I can plug in the generator or shore power. There's one down there. I don't know if you can see it. Man, this thing's dirty. I know what I'll be doing for the next few days. But anyway, I have one right there. So I can plug this up to shore power on the outside, whether a generator or campground electric or whatever, and have AC power on the inside here. Now we're going to come back to the living quarters. That's just junk box, storage box. I keep, again, extra parts. There's a fuel filter. That's a piece that goes in the distributor. I can't remember what it's called, but for this particular motor, they're known to go bad a lot. And I've actually already changed it once since I've had this thing. But anyway, I got extra one of them. And that's my weed boost back there. Can't hardly see it, but can you see it? Anyway, yeah, that's just junk box. Again, just random junk. I got to straighten all this up. But then between the seats, but there's only one seat. But then you have this door that goes back to the living quarters. I need to do something with this. I mean, I'm trying to keep the front here looking like a work truck or industrial or something like that. So I may not do nothing with it, but I would like to clean this up a bit. I mean, it's any speck of dirt or anything that sticks to it like glue. I can't believe how dirty this thing got, and it was just parked. I mean, it wasn't even being used, it was just parked. And it looked like pigs living here. But anyway, we'll open the door to the living quarters again. You have to excuse the mess. It's junked up. Oh yeah, I had breakfast. I didn't clean my little kitchen up. But, yep. I have, that light right there is original dome light. It don't work. I unhooked it and actually used the wires from a fan. But then we have a light I installed right here. I actually took it from right here. It's original dome light. I never used the one. I never used it out here. I had no use for it. So I unhooked it and moved it to the inside. Have a light back there. Then this, to your left when you first come in, again, excuse the mess because, I'm organizing. These are all cabinets. Every one of them. I got SOS pads up there for some reason. And here I got nothing, just junk. I haven't fully got organized yet. But anyway, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will probably be, knowing me, I'll just cram a bunch of junk in there. But it'll probably be like, trash bags, like a pantry items, not food, but Ziploc bags. Probably keep my little coffee pot in there, random stuff like that. And of course, you can see I hang all my lights, headlamps off them handles. So that works good, quick and easy to get. Down here, this is the cubby space. Right now, it's just junked up. For some reason, my tape measure's there. I got pocket knives. I got flashlights. Another knife. I don't know why the screwdriver's there. I need to put that up. Another knife. I love knives. I got all kinds of knives. And down below that's just like random empty cabinet spaces. This side's my kitchen. This is my little pantry where I keep like coffee and hot sauces and stuff. I gotta do something about this. Now, I actually had this all in there nice and neat, organized. And just driving 15 or 20 miles, however far I've gone, that looks like a tornado's been in there. And it's always done that. Things just bounce around and fall over. So I got to do something different. I got to put some kind of cubby hose or something in there. That's just my little butane stove that I had my coffee this morning and didn't clean up. Again, everything's fell over. This is my... Man, I got to do something with this. That drives me nuts. Stuff just falling over. I keep a paper towel. That's my water pump. Just got it on Amazon. Hit this button right here. You can't see the water, but there's the water coming out. Simple, easy, little rechargeable water pump. I keep it hooked up all the time. It's rechargeable, but I just keep it plugged in. And for right now, I'm just running the water. Again, I just got in here. I got to reorganize all this, but right now I just got the hose running across my little counter here down into this 6-gallon jug. I'm eventually, and I might even do it today, I don't know, but I'm going to drill a hole right here and drop it straight down. That way I can get that jug back, get that hose lined up. There's my pneumatic refrigerator. I'm not using it right now. Keep a fire extinguisher right here. This is my food. Yeah, my mirror broke. It fell off on the way over here. That's probably going to have to go. This cabinet or shelf or whatever you want to call it, it's hard to get here with this camera because I'm like right up on it. Let me back out in the driving area. I'm not going to open it right now. The reason being, I know what's going to happen. When I open it, everything's going to come flying out. And I know that'll happen because I can see, I've got a little latch on it down here. If you can see a little latch. But I know that'll happen. See how it's gapped out? Because everything's pressed up against it. So that's something else I'm going to work on today. Actually, I got the piece. I've been cutting me some little pieces of wood. On them shelves, I'm going to like screw it down flat right at the edge of the shelf, kind of like this. And maybe that'll keep all that stuff from canned foods and everything from walking out and getting against that door. Then when you open the door, everything in there falls. That's really I'm not opening it because I know that's what's going to happen right now. This is just, for right now, just a junk closet, storage closet. I'm eventually going to put shelves and stuff in. I just haven't done it yet. But right now, I just keep my metal detector in there. It looks like I got a hose in there. The shades for the windshield and all that. And then back here, this is my bed. That, of course, I didn't make it this morning. And I got 2 cubby holes there. I got a cubby hole there. Cubby hole there. I guess I can just turn, I don't know why I ain't turned this light on yet. There we go. Yeah, you see how messy the bed is. I haven't made it yet. There's my closet. That's just where I cram all my clothes. I don't put them up neatly. I got to start being more adult-like. I'm not 12 years old no more. We'll act like it. But anyhow, that's what I do. I cram everything in them holes. Got a picture of the ocean there. That way, at night, I can hear the waves splashing by my head. Yeah. But for right now, all my winter, like sweaters and hoodies and stuff, I just leave it right here on the shelf. Because I'm getting them in and out all the time. There's actually places for them underneath the bed. And I'm not going to raise the bed right now because it's just a pain in the butt. But I got cubby holes. I raised the bed up and I got cubby holes. That's where all that goes. I got storage down there. For right now, I just got my little lounge chair just propped up here, just where I put it for the moment. I've got cubby holes right here. I keep all my keys and stuff hanging on hooks down there. And I got some cubby holes that I just keep random junk. I got to clean them out and organize them. The other day when I moved back in here, I just threw everything I thought I needed in them holes and haven't got around to straighten them out yet. But it's 54 degrees in here with no heat turned on. And I do have the vent, not the fan's not on, but the vent's open. But it's still 54 degrees in here and it's 43 outside. This thing's very warm in the cold weather. The downside of that is it's very warm in the hot weather. But anywho, yeah, very comfortable in here. I got to paint this wall. I painted white, but this wall turned brown because I'm an idiot. I was painting these little things back here black, and somehow or another, I don't know how, I just got a couple little blotches of black paint right there, and I thought, I'll just take a wet rag, it'll wipe right off. Well, no, it smeared it, and the more I tried to clean it off, the initial paint came off, but it stained the white, so I got to paint that back over because that looks horrible. And actually, I was repainting all this white, and the reason it's not finished, like right here, you see it hasn't been trimmed out, not even been trimmed out, because I don't like it. I don't like it white in here. The reason I was painting it white, because it makes it look brighter. Make your bed, son. But yeah, the reason I was painting it white, here, let me turn you around real quick. I was painting it white because it makes it look brighter and lighter in here. But I just don't like it. I got an idea. I think I'm going to paint, and I am here when it warms up a little bit. I'm repainting this. I don't like this white. But I think I'm going to paint it, probably, don't ask me why, but I'm wanting to paint like all the flat surfaces, burgundy. Or there's actually not the color of the paint. It's got some weird name. I looked at it at Lowe's, but it's kind of like burgundy, kind of. Got a red hue to it and everything. Then I'm going to paint all the cabinet doors and stuff hunter green. I know them are dark colors. I know it's going to make it look dark in here, but I like them colors. Now, I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. Let me turn this light off. But I'm still in the living quarter area. And that's looking out in the driver's section. Man, it's windy. It's really not that cold. I got to get my vacuum cleaned out. I just noticed some dirt and grass on. I got carpet back here. A lot of people despise carpet, but I like carpet. One, it makes it feel warmer. And two, for me, it gives it more of a homey feel. You don't feel like you're living in a box. It kind of gives it more, for me, it kind of more of a homey feel. But, yeah. It's, what am I seeing? Well, never mind. It don't matter. I see something up in the woods. I'm thinking it's a deer, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's 40. The last time I looked, it was 43 degrees out there, which is not really that cold. But when it's soaking wet, it's rained for several days, and everything's just drenched, wet, and the wind's blowing, it makes it feel a lot colder. Slide the old door open and get out. Yeah. But that's pretty much the gist. The 411, the down low. That's all the information I have. on today or this year's travel plans, we're going to be using the old step van. Right now, I'm out here at LBO. You know, I pretty much live out here. I stay out here all the time. I just don't like being in town. I don't like being around large crowds of people. I don't know. I just like my solitude. I like my privacy. Now, I don't mind being around people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a people hater. Large crowds just kind of get on my nerves. And, you know, and being in town, in the cities and stuff is just too many people. I just can't and don't want to deal with it. But I think here in a little bit, I'm gonna move back here. I'm not camping out here. I'm just hanging out for a day. Was doing some cleaning. And I know you kept seeing that dumpster. That's one reason why I parked right there. Just getting rid of a bunch of junk that I'm pack ratted and don't need. But I think I'm gonna move back here to the back, and hang out by the water, and cook me some lunch, and then later on this afternoon, probably head. I know I just got through saying I don't like town, but I'm gonna head into town. I got some stuff I got to do tomorrow. That way I'll be closer. Don't have to get up so early, and I can just wake up late, be lazy, and go do what I need to do. All right, folks, I'm gonna end this video right here. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Sorry I've been gone for so long and not doing updates. I got a one-track mind. I can only focus on one thing at a time, and if something grabs my attention, everything else gets neglected. And I got to looking at, I think it was last night, I was looking on YouTube, and yeah, I ain't made a video in like 3, almost 4 weeks. It just seems like a few days to me. Time just flies by. But I believe that's it. That's the end of it. I'm going to this video right here, and I'm going to make an effort to stay consistent in my videos. As long as there's something interesting, I'm not trying not to bore you to death. Because like I said, I got some stuff going on I'm taking care of. It's going to be a very busy year. Kind of restructuring, so to speak. If that's the right term, I don't know. But yeah, this year I'm going to be using a little step van. And I'm still going to be taking some motorcycle trips. You know, the weather's just not right for that right now. I've got gear, you know, I can ride in this cold, wet weather. It ain't no fun to me. I just don't want to do it. But anywho, hope y'all stick around and we'll see what we can get into. But until I see you next time, I want to say hello to all my friends, subscribers, family, people who may be stopping by. Yeah, till I see you again. God bless you.